Hello everyone. I'm back. And this is the same exact frame that I was working on last time I streamed because I haven't done any work on this at all. So we're gonna try to get more of this done, obviously. Hi Aurora. Good God. Welcome in. I'm trying to make this frame more dynamic. I think it's a cool idea, but I want something. I'm a quiet? Okay. I have to I have so many tabs open. My computer is not meant for this. Okay, so I'm quiet, so I'm gonna turn up this. Okay. How's this? Is this better? I'm getting in the yellow ranges now. I can be very loud, but I can also be very quiet, so I need to learn how to make my voice the same. Also I can hear the audio, which usually can't happen, and that's getting on my nerves. But I think it's because I have it set up so I can hear the audio coming out of my computer. So I'm just gonna turn it down. Hopefully that doesn't turn it down for you guys if I turn it down on my end, but it probably does. Yeah, I think the frame is cool, but I don't know. I've been trying to push myself more with animation. Okay. Glad the audio is good. I'm trying to push myself with animation, which I don't really need to be doing because I'm still trying to learn CSP. I like the frame, but I feel like I'll regret it if I don't do it's gonna be the same frame just from a different angle. Yeah, that happens. I have to go to class tomorrow and work in the lab tomorrow, but I was like, I need to stream. I promised Aurora twice this weekend I would stream, and then I didn't. So I'm like, I have to at least uphold one of them. I wasn't gonna lie to you twice. Okay, my pin's not working. Okay, am I not? Oh yeah, because I'm on a layer. I'm on a folder, not a layer. Plus, I need to stream anyways. I didn't want to go 3 weeks without streaming, honestly, because I wanted to be better about streaming, but I was like, oh, this semester won't be as bad. It's kind of just been as bad. I fear I'm just burnt out and stuff, so that's a lot of fun. But, you gotta persevere. Oh, what? What happened? I'm kind of scared whenever I ask you what happened. Why is this so wobbly? Oh, it's because one of the legs is even down on my computer stand. To knock my mug off the freaking desk. There we go. It's gonna look so ugly. I'm really bad at drawing digitally. I love pen and paper, man. I miss it. I miss it I don't warm up traditionally every single day. I need to start warming up. I just like warming up traditionally, but I need to start doing more digital art because for some reason drawing on a tablet is just so much harder for me. This is awful. I'll fix this. Also, it's just my line are not being friendly to me. I'm just gonna do basic face shape for now. Okay. Did your shrimp have babies? You constantly have fish that are having babies, so that's my guess. Okay, this. I'm gonna separate this from this. Trust the process. The process will probably fail me, but we have to trust it. It's not what I wanted. I'm also gonna keep hitting the mic because I need to talk. I don't have a mic arm yet. There is one in the works. So I keep hitting my mic, which wouldn't happen if I had a mic arm. Hopefully it wouldn't happen. No promises if I get one. Well, sorry, I just feel bad for hitting you, but I also want my audio quality to be good. Oh god. Well, I'm glad you saved them. I cannot draw while people are watching. This is going horribly. This angle is supposed to be a downward angle, by the way. Yeah. You saved them. Oh my god. Bro was hanging on. He was holding out for a hero. That's crazy. Make this small and then I'm gonna make it big again. Because I just wanna be able to deal with the angle in the best way possible. Screw it, I'm cheating, I'm doing this. I didn't get the angle completely right to do what I'm trying to do. The angle's supposed to be so steep that these are his feet. That's like not gonna work. Probably just ended at the waist. Oh wow. Then it's really surprising they survived if they're babies. Keep hitting the mic, bro. Screw it, we're drawing at a weird angle. So I stopped hitting the mic, but I need to talk into the mic. I'm glad you have super cute shrimp babies. The hand would, yeah, the thumb would be on the outside. Hello, Jake. Yeah, I would love to see your tank. Your fish tank always looks really good. We don't talk about this hand. You know, we'll fix it later. My pin pressure is being weird. Oh, it's because I'm using the damn turnip pin. That's why. Yeah, it's more of just like I don't want to bother with it right now because like I've been trying to base this animation for ages. I considered stopping like the animation like for a little bit, like not a lot, because I need a post for March because I'm trying to post once a month. That's usually my goal to post once a month, especially when I'm in school. Just to have something on there. So I was gonna take that headshot I drove on today, maybe paint it, and then do a few more little doodles. Um, but I ended up being like, I need to animate something because I can't just keep not animating. So yeah, it's better than nothing. I mean, I can't like post a ton. I'm a college student in STEM, like, in a very burnt out one, honestly. I've come to terms with the fact I'm extremely burnt out, but I'm so close to getting my bachelor's degree at this point. It's like, you know, and I really want, I want to go get my master's, so kind of have to keep up the grades and the momentum and the stamina. Yeah, next semester, if things work out, should be my last semester. So that's pretty cool. I need to take another PE credit, and I was going to take it over the summer, but we'll see what happens, because I might get some internships. So maybe I'll get an internship. I don't know. If I don't, I have to find something to do over the summer, because it's my last summer of undergrad. So because the job market is the way it is, I have to do something. So, 'cause technically in lab work experience, I'm coming up to, and next August I'll have a year if I do something over the summer. So I will have a year's worth of experience, which isn't enough, by the way, but it's better than nothing, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as excited as I should be about it, and I think it's because obviously I have pretty high standards for myself. So I'm not like, well, and technically I'm not done. I still got like 2 more years, and master's programs are difficult because like basically you have to defend your thesis because I'm doing a thesis master's, which I don't know how you would do a non-thesis master's if you're doing research. I don't know. Um, But yeah, I keep forgetting my train of thought. I'm exhausted. Like this will keep happening. I've been forgetting things for the past few weeks. I'm absolutely run down. I just had Tessmageddon. I had 2 very evil weeks. This was the first weekend I actually got to like relax, which is why I was playing Minecraft most of it. Because sometimes drawing just kind of takes it out of me, even though I kind of love doing it. Animating is just a little evil. Also, he's too thin, but it's because I have this angle and I don't know. He's just not this thin. He's not fat or anything, and he is on the thinner side, and he's very muscular, but like, it's just not him. And his boobs aren't big enough. Yeah, I mean, technically, it's very beneficial because for context for everyone in stream, I'm the S in STEM. I'm a science major. I'm a plant biology major. Formerly known as botany. People more know by botany than anything. Um, and for a lot of sciences, just a master's degree is honestly required to get any decent jobs in the current market because it's another step to education. And what that program shows is that you can do research on your own, which is really important. So that's kind of the general basis of why it's so important. Do I think you should have to get one to make decent money after you basically rigorously go through the whole entire degree program? No, but that's just how it is. And I personally, even if I didn't need it, I think I'd still get it because I like the experience. I like working on different projects. Our current school environment just isn't very conducive to students not burning out because we have to take, every college student knows we have to take a bunch of really useless credits, honestly, just because, and they try to tell you it's for your benefit and it's so you can diversify, how you learn or whatnot. But it's really just so the university makes more money. You don't need 2 English classes and 2 history classes when you've been taking English and history your whole entire life since like kindergarten. But they make you take them. I took mine in high school and got them over with, but it still sucks. They make you take those. I understand maybe like 1 English class to teach you college level writing. But besides that, and also like I can understand because everyone has to have like either public speaking or a communications credit. I would honestly, I would think that would be a better class to be like, oh yeah, how to write a professional email or how to make your resume or how to write a CV. Like that would be a more helpful class than like communications. Because my communications class, I took it instead of public speaking just because um I thought it was easier. I didn't have to, and I was very nervous and I didn't want to present. I took it online and it was just a bunch of reading and taking quizzes and it wasn't rocket science or anything. It wasn't like it's entry level, but like I had to take it and I'm like, I didn't learn anything from this. I don't remember a single thing from that class except for the textbook we had to use was awful. Yeah, and like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like if you do bad in a class that's supposed to be a filler credit, you can't really fix it. And it's hard. It affects your whole GPA and you're doing something. It's like, oh, you're not only supposed to be good at one thing, but I'm like, I'm going to school to be good at this one thing, and this one thing involves a lot of very complicated subjects. I don't need extra work. I don't know. It's just frustrating. But I mean, I'm preaching to the choir, aka every college student ever. And I still have to take it, and I still have to pass everything. But I need another gym credit because when I went to 4 year, they're like, yeah, you need two gym credits, and they can't be like the same class. So I have to take two separate gym classes. And I haven't got my one transferred over because I plan to take them. Because for starters, it's really expensive to take a stupid PE credit, so I'm taking them at a cheaper university and then just transferring them in. Which I recommend everyone do, by the way, if you have a class like that. That it would be harder at the school you're going to, but it's cheaper and easier somewhere else. Just do that. I'll have to take my second one over the summer, uh, somehow, honestly, because I mean the only thing I have left that I can get at the other place I usually take my stuff is yoga, because I did walking, but yoga's the only other one you can do online. And I'm like, all right, guess I'm doing that. Yeah, look, straight up. It's like the professors need to take the communication class. I'm like not getting much done. I am so tired though. Which sucks because the week starts tomorrow, and it's not because I like made bad decisions or anything. It's just I'm permanently exhausted. Yeah, and I go to the gym. I lift weights. I wish you could just do like a class where it's like physical wellness and then you just have to prove you worked out and ate a vegetable that week or something. Cuz it sucks because when I was doing like the fitness walking wasn't hard cuz it was 10,000 steps a day, which I get anyways. But like, you know, with yoga, it's going to be working out on top of me already like weightlifting. Which is not good for you. You're not supposed to overexert yourself like that. If it's hard yoga, which I hope it's not, but it's the last class I can really take to fulfill that requirement. I didn't study at all this weekend, and I'll probably regret that. Even though I just had my test, you have to like stay on top of it. I've been making flashcards. I already have a bajillion flashcards for my next tests already. I have a quiz this week in one class, but it's open note, which is nice. Um, also have a paper. I have two papers due before spring break, I think. Two midterm papers, which is gonna not be fun because one of them is about the lab research I'm doing, and I haven't done much. Like literally tomorrow, my plants are so small. I'm measuring the 7-day-old roots of over 300 plants, or around 300 plants. Yeah, it's frustrating. I don't know. I mean, I think at this point I'm just so worn out and jaded. I can't do anything but just accept my fate that I'm just gonna be exhausted. You know, like spring break is going to be my savior, but I have one more ginormous round of tests before that. And like, and if I don't have a test, you know, I'm going to definitely have a test in one of my classes before spring break. And then I have two papers due before spring break. So this next week, honestly, they're probably going to start because the following week is the week before spring break. So I'm kind of scared, honestly. I need to start studying now because I'm so tired. No, for real. 40,000 Google spreadsheets just for different statistics of my stupid little agar children. low-key think I'm just lazy and don't want to draw. Sure. He looks too thin, but I can't really fix it. I don't have the skills to. Or the energy, honestly. Time to draw the face. Whatever you think will work for you, because honestly that works with some classes. This nose looks janky, but I'll fix it in line art. I don't have water over here, I only have soda and a mug of tea, and that's kind of awful. Ugh. I at least stream at good times for someone who's like socially anxious or like an anxious individual. Because as much as fun as it is when people join, I get like really anxious. Which is kind of stupid because it's like, why would you stream if you get anxious streaming? I don't know, it's kind of fun. I like drawing live for like my friends and my art mutuals and anyone who wants to join. I like people having fun. And I also like when people come to my stream, they're like, oh my god, I'm drawing too. I'm like, yo, same. I don't know. It's just a fun little time. One day, Ginger will get a new model. And that is in the works, and I keep mentioning it. Mainly to remind myself. Yeah, and I mean, I am just a silly little guy on the internet. Like, let's be so for real. Sure, this is definitely what this character looks like. His face is too long. You can tell I've been drawing in between these photos because, like, this is me drawing his face this week, and I can go back to when I drew his face a different week. It looks like this. Bruh. I keep, like, because I warm up, but I do it by, like, doing, like, practice and warming up. So my art doesn't improve, but it changes. I feel lazy. As much as I want to say I'm not, I feel quite lazy. I'm just so tired, and caffeine doesn't really work on me. Like, just keeping my life together, honestly, is hard enough. I don't know. I feel like especially in our current in just with the college culture, which is also the work culture here, it's like you have to constantly keep working or you aren't doing enough. And honestly, with the class and course load that most teachers expect of you nowadays, here's the bad part about science classes. This particularly happened last semester with genetics. Genetics, when I was taking it, the class was 4 to 5 lessons longer because in the past 10 to 20 years, since the teacher has been teaching it, they have learned new stuff. So science classes, they get more and more vast the more technology expands. So you have to learn more and more and more, which is why it kind of sucks because then, you know, being in a time where there is so much, you know, so many not technologies to help you figure things out is really cool, but also it means that a lot of stuff has been figured out and you have to learn about all of it. Yeah, I have one class. The class that's kicking my butt is like my filler class because I got one bad grade and the professor really went, if you got below this grade, I hate to tell you, but you might struggle in my class. And I'm like, thanks, dude. And also, I think that it might be wrong, but I could be wrong that it's wrong. But I have to talk to the guy about it. But also, college professors aren't the best at responding. And I know they're people too, but like you have work days, you can't just post a test. And it's not like I immediately emailed this guy. Like, I waited a little bit, because he was like, oh, I'm still doing some hand grading, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'll give him time. And then I did. And I was like, I just need to email him. And he just never responded. So I guess tomorrow I'll be like, because he's working. I wasn't going to email over the weekend. I don't expect people to respond to me over the weekend. It's ridiculous. I want to go like, hey, just following up. Please respond. Because he offered, like, we can, because I just want my test back because I take it online. And his in-person class got their physical test back, and I went and I took the test physically in person. So I'm like, can I have my test back to see why I did bad? It's very frustrating. I have, like, I don't usually do, I work very hard, and I usually see at least some of the fruits of that labor, not all of it, because the same amount of work I do now doesn't get me the grades that it used to get me, and I think it's because my brain is just again burnt out, which sucks because it's like a snake eating its tail sort of situation where working so hard and not getting the results I used to is very draining, but also I have to get decent results, so I have to just keep pushing myself into the ground. I know they all got their own things going on. It's just frustrating as a student, especially when you're paying so much to take a class and you're so close to graduating and you don't really have time to retake anything because you have to like work something over the summer because, last semester of undergrad. I'm glad you at least emailed them. He probably didn't ignore it. Maybe it got lost, but I did everything. Like, he had two emails through the school, and also I labeled it the way that he wanted us to, and I used his preferred email, so we'll see. I'm just stressed out because that means I have to do. Because the thing is the way I studied for this test. Did I study for it the least? Yes, but did I know the information? Also, yes. So I'm just conflicted because I want to know how to study for the next test to, of course, get a better grade. Because I know, of course, I have to study more, but I also want to know how to study because obviously how I was studying didn't work at all this time, even though I knew a lot of the information. I knew, like, because it's a very vocab heavy class, so I knew all the vocabulary terms. There's just some small details I didn't quite get context for, and I rewatched all the lectures, and of course I watch them and take notes as they come out, and I did not get a grade conducive of that, and I'm like, dude. But hey, you want to know why you want to know why it's crap? Because my main class, it is actually a plant biology course, I got a 97 on that test. And the teacher was like, yeah, my class is super content dense. Like, you're going to want to study for it. I got a 97. And it had 2 essay questions on it. So, well, technically, it could have been, you got to pick your essay, and depending on, like, the one you picked, it was, like, multiple essays or not. Which was pretty cool. I like when they do that, when they let you choose. But yeah. Shanks. I try. And plus, I'm interested in it. And then I have this other class I'm taking that's a 500 level course, which means it's for grad students, and I got an 85 on that test. So, and that was all essay questions. Every single one of them was an essay question. So I'm only saying this, like, I'm not trying to brag because I honestly think I could have done better, especially on the second one I mentioned. But it's because now you see in my harder classes I'm doing, like, I'm getting okay grades. So it's very suspicious that something's afoot, essentially. I don't love essays all that much. Like, I just feel like essays, depending on who's grading them, they can be graded so harshly. And I also, personally, I write very weird. I also talk quite weird. I've been told I talk a little weird by people. He just looks like a twink. He's not a twink. He's just at an angle. The thumb would be near the back of the head. It just doesn't look like the fingers are like cupping like I want them to, just because. Because I didn't draw the hand good. I'll fix it later. I don't care. It's not even that. That's why I'm suspicious, is that the teacher isn't even a bad teacher. So I'm just like, what the heck is going on? It's an interesting enough class, but it's also not like the meat of my degree. It's like some class they just make me, like, I had to take to fulfill a degree requirement that's not related, like, directly to my coursework. I don't like how his face structure looks. And I can't just let anything rest. Yeah. Well, he has very small hips and a very broad chest, so technically it's hard to do this angle with him because he kind of already has this body shape, so I just have to make his waist even teenier. But yeah, hopefully I'll get my capture card and it'll be fun to do some other things on stream because I really want to do some traditional pieces, particularly paint. I want to do some painting. Also, after this, I'm not doing a big animation because I feel like this is a bigger animation and I'm like, I bit off more than I could chew. I want to do, because the issue is that I haven't been doing a lot of projects that I've been happy with. And I want to do a longer project I'm happy with. The Christmas animation, I wanted to spend more time on it and I would be less pushing myself to do this if that had gone better, but it didn't. So now we're here. I'll fix the face shape. We'll fix the face shape. Thanks. I didn't get to do all the micro animations that I wanted to with it, and it just, I'm glad you like them. I just want to be happy with the things I make. I want to be content about something in my life. Yeah, that was fun, honestly. My workflow was faster. Also, just streaming automatically always hits me with the EP beam, honestly. Did I just say honestly twice? I don't even remember. I'm not gonna draw the mouth. I feel like not drawing the mouth in itself creates an emotion that I want to portray here. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe the other pose I had before this portrayed what I'm trying to portray better. I don't know. Because I think I'll focus blur on this and then focus blur on him, maybe. I'll see how I can do that, because I honestly don't know how to do that. Not gonna lie. And I don't know any decent editing programs or anything like that. I use CapCut. Yeah, kind of like that. It's like terror, but like it's really easy. It's kind of for stoic characters. You should draw while I draw. I mean, I warm up all the time and I doodle all the time. I just opening up CSP and suffering through animation is one of those things that just really makes my doesn't really make me want to do anything. What I have so far. I love all the pieces you make for me, and I love how much you draw them. See, I go silent, and like that's why I keep the music in the background. But I want to turn the music off because I'm gonna have to start actually animating to the music now. And this is the part where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do some cool, like, sketchy animation fluid thing going on that's, like, abstract and cool, because I thought it would also be kind of, like, a refreshing thing for me to do. God. God's eepiest guy. I feel like I should, like, open that canvas and, like, just so I can work on the autumn thing. Because right now it would be something, because animation takes a lot of thinking, I think is also the other thing, is, like, I have to, since once I get the base done, it will not be as hard. Because everything will be planned and timed, so I will have to think less. But right now I have to focus on using CSP and all that stuff with, like, the beginning of an animation. I should have just made the base on flipaclip, but I really need to learn CSP, so that's why I was like, I will not rely on flipaclip as a crutch. I need to just bullhead it and figure it out. R.I.P. Reed. He was a very brief character. He was part of a very brief plot line that really didn't live that long. You can have him. If you want that character, you can have him. He can be one of yours if you want him. You forgot to put your cat to bed? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tired, guys. Let me look up the lyrics to this song. I don't even want to do this right now. My brain is like, if I had the thing already pulled up, if I had the little headshot I wanted to do already pulled up, that would be what I would be doing right now. But I need to look up the lyrics to this song real quick so I can animate it, because it's like very screamy. And I can kind of tell, but I'm so tired, I don't want to think about it. Yeah, so much I want to tell you, but you need to go away. Okay. I don't really know what to do. Oh. I love you with my whole heart, but it aches, it fucking aches. Step back and give me space, or God knows what I'll say. This shit gets all this stuff. Guys, we're having a great time. This is the most boring stream known to man. But I'm doing it, and that's what matters. Okay, so again, I'm not sure, so we're just kind of gonna go. I'm gonna just make my keyframes. I'm gonna key, and then we'll go from there. Should we use this frame, like this one right here, as leading into the next one? I feel like it would be cool. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, we'll just start drawing something. I don't know. Because this was supposed to be kind of like a very abstract part of the animation. So we'll try to key something. I'm unsure of the poses, so bear with me here. Draw the chin in so I can draw the neck correctly. Ugh. I really just need to not stream until I get the base. Then I'd never stream because it's so slow coming. Because it seriously is such an ugly part of the whole animation. Like, what is this? What am I doing, guys? Sure. That works. Why not? Why not? Hello, welcome back. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that because I can't bother with the chin. Honestly. I'm gonna start here. I want it to make some kind of sense and also represent. I want this to like kind of represent his own like mental battle. This little part here. I feel like that sounds so generic, but it's true. Sure. Why are his boobs so big? I want his hands to be like down here. I want them to appear like bigger. I need to stop doing like angled shots. I'm not good at drawing them. Yeah, and I keep wanting to use them because it's the type of animation I want it to look, because I feel like specifically heavy angled shots really characterize like dread and stuff well. I don't know. I also just like torturing myself apparently. Well, I'm glad it showed up in your feed so you could be here to watch me struggle significantly. Sure, that works. Please, CSP. I cannot understand what they're saying. Usually I can comprehend that. But I can't comprehend what they're saying. Hold on. Okay, this is the end of that lyric, so I'm gonna add a frame here. I don't know how I want this frame to end because I feel like I should have one like kind of in the middle here. That. R.I.P. pigeons, we failed them as a human species. There's so much I want to tell you. No, I don't want to put this here because I'm like, it doesn't match the lyrics. No. Actually, this could match the lyrics. This could. I can make it work, guys. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on tomatoes. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Vegetable is just a culinary term. There's no scientific backing to what a vegetable is. Vegetables are just whatever a cook deems a vegetable is. Technically, everything with seeds in it is a fruit. Fruits are just plant ovaries. The fruit is the thing that not only protects the seeds, but also it gets the seeds eaten. It's an effective way of them spreading their seed. That's why they exist. I don't remember that. Yeah, Jack, but also my computer would actually, like, take out a pistol and shoot itself in the head if I did that. I mean, if you want to try to convince the world that an orange is a vegetable just because you think it is, sure. I mean, if you can do that, congrats. An orange is a fruit though, botanically. Sure. I forgot what I was drawing mid-drawing it, guys. Not even gonna lie. Straight up forgot. Oh, okay, we're playing. This one. This right here, this frame is tell you. So I need to delete this one. The simple things in life, like crunchy foods. I'm just gonna put a frame here so these guys can have an in-between. You're prepared for when it heals. Where'd my frame go? Oh, it's right here. Where's my onion skin? Having to draw all my other characters and their heights. This Bones the same height as Az. And then Tommy's about there, and Melanie is short. I don't want to draw all of them though. His nose is just gonna look funky for a little bit. By a little bit, I probably mean ages until I finally get to lining this. Never mind, we're keeping it as the anime noseless head side shot. I'm okay with them. I'm just really tired right now and I don't feel like doing it. Sure, guys. Sure. Sorry. I can draw, I swear. Why was my warm-up better than anything I'm producing right now? Sure. 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 Don't worry. I'm on the struggle bus right now. Okay, sure, dude. Your arm is just so much shorter than it should be. I was like, let's do this while tired on a... what the heck? Look, I swear, guys, I can draw. Actually, that's not a good example either. Actually, don't believe me. I actually can't do anything. I don't know how I got here. And that's the truest thing I've said all night. I don't like how he looks like a twink in this photo. But that's... I figured, Jack. I figured you were playing Dandy's World. It's not even allegations at this point. That's just really not a good drawing of him. Because the angle. I was like, yeah, silly angle pose. Awful, evil angle pose. And I kind of want to... I kind of want him to... That's it. We're making the base ugly. I'm gonna copy this. We know Aurora. Guys, I used to be really... Never mind. I didn't used to be anything. I simply didn't exist before this very moment. We'll fix these hands later, too. The creative process is a lot of me just going, I'll fix it later. Just so I can... Because getting something down is better than trying to perfect it. Just because I'm streaming. Who cares? Sure. No, that's just actually really bad. I'm not keeping that there. Yippee! Drawing together. Yeah, Reed's yours now. He's officially your guy. You can have him. And if you never want to draw him again after this, sure. This also looks bad. But we'll fix it. need to draw the hands. He's supposed to be getting. He's literally supposed to be getting yoinked. I might put these frames closer together. That might make my life easier. Okay. Audio randomly playing. Sure. This works. We're gonna ignore these hands. We're gonna ignore the atrocities that I'm committing. Because I draw more if I actually got things done, like, fast and then had energy afterwards. I just don't. Sure, guys. I want these hands, the fingers, to be, like, more grabby. So I'm just gonna put these lines here, and I'm gonna pretend like I'll know what I'm talking about when I go back to line this. No, it's a cat character I made in, like, what was it, the 9th grade? Doesn't he have, like, a robotic arm? He was actually named after Reed from Criminal Minds, because I thought the name was cool. There was another character in the group of characters that no longer exists anymore, also named Penelope. After another Criminal Minds character. No, Garcia was the... No. Yeah, Garcia was the other Criminal Minds character. Never mind. It's gonna be like emerging from the darkness. Bro's about to get taken to the dark places. Look at him. My onion skin is not working. Where are you, onion skin? I think my onion skin is just out of view. There it is. Oh, now the onion skin is disappearing as I zoom in. Guys, CSP hates me. Look at this. Out, in, out, in. What the heck? You know what? I guess we're just... Yeah, CSP just hates me specifically. It's okay. Cannot brain how to animate this. Like I'm going through and doing these small micro little things, even though I told myself I wouldn't because they take way too long to do. And right now I'm just trying to get some of this stuff like down. Yippee! Sure. Sure, guys. That's because this is also not moved. Frame up. I'm gonna take all these frames and I'm gonna move them. Okay, that frame is in the ether now. Okay, cool. The frame is gone forever. I don't fucking know where it went. Guys, I lost it. Oh, or did I just move it? Never mind. Nope, I actually lost that frame. Okay, cool. Oh no, there he is again. I found him. What the heck? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to... There we go. And then I want to take this and I want to move in a few frames back. Sure. I don't like the fading into black part yet, but I'll figure it out. They're not framing that hard. They'll hopefully get better. I can show you something a little smoother that I put together, but right now I've been working on this base for so long. Right here, because I can play it. Hold on. Okay, well, it lagged over that frame. Thank you so much, CSP, for not proving my point. Oh, this program, man. Hopefully they'll... Now it's not pausing. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, it will turn out looking cooler. See, what I really need... I'm gonna delete these frames. I just don't like them. But he... Delete them, yes. It's okay. I need to learn it one way or another. Okay, that frame is gone again. Okay, here it is. Welcome back, bub. We're gonna draw baby carrots. His fingers. I have no clue how Pub got #1 because he has not been here. I would love if the lag wasn't so bad that I could actually see what I was doing. Guys, maybe I forgot how to animate. Maybe I'm like an old dog who can't learn new tricks. So you should take me out to the shed and shoot me. You ever consider that? No, no, you don't get shot. Only me. Old Yeller had rabies. Do you have rabies? No, you don't have rabies. So you don't get shot like Old Yeller. We can share the bullet. What if I don't want to share, huh? There's enough chambers for us to have our own. Volunteering for taking rabies from someone is great. Oh, the bullets. You're gonna take the bullets. I was like, why would you want to take rabies? I can't even see what I'm doing. The onions get so bright. Why would you get a bajillion STDs, Jack? How would you even do that? You know what, guys? Where are we, Jack? Why are you talking about getting STDs? Oh my god. You'd have to have like intercourse with an immoral mortician to get that many, dude. No, I know exactly how we got here. Jack joined the conversation. What's intercourse? I'm a visual learner. Not in my chat. You're gonna get Susan to bring the hammer down on me. Oh, dude. Guys, if I hit 10,000 likes in the next 3 minutes, I will draw a sex. A single sex. I forgot who's in charge of YouTube right now. I just remember it was Susan. Oh my god, no! At least one person, and it was gonna be Pub, was gonna disagree that I should draw a sex. Oh my god. I was gonna say I'm just gonna draw an XY chromosome. I'm gonna draw crossing over. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just have to do this the hard way at some point. I'm like, oh, I just wanted a, like, quick representation of it, but it looks so bad I just want it to go away. No, I have to get 10,000 likes to draw a sex. Not everyone in agreement. That's good enough. It's not as jerky as I'd want it to be, so I might actually move these all over one frame and see if I can get it to get that jerk I want. So you gotta jerk your frames. You gotta jerk your frames to make sure they get real turgid, guys. I'm jerking, and let's just say my frames. I want this to be kind of like, this is going back. Beef jerky. Who up jerking they beef right now? Call me beef the way I'm stroking off. Now it's too slow. It doesn't have the punch I want it to. It's too slow. I think I need to get rid of this frame. I must sacrifice a frame. No, I put a frame here. Why is it ending like that? Sure. I'll settle for that. I don't really care right now. I'll fix it later. It's just gonna have to look like that. That's what giving up sounds like. Overthrow the dictator. I have no clue how the XP works, honestly. Jack would be an unjust king. I almost had to take mod privileges from him at one point. Jack is like, everyone must have bajillion STD. Oh my god. His body's too long. Don't worry. We let Pub out of the basement once a day. He has plenty of water. He'll be okay. Pup, you aren't supposed to be content. Okay, never mind. You have your Warhammer minis. That's why. Thank you. I tried to get away from the mic so you guys could hear it. I'm so tired, and I look over at chat and I see SpongeBlorb and Spingbill, and I was like, am I reading these wrong, or is this what this actually says? Open the door. Open the door. Wow, I hate this. Time to delete it all. I miss my wife tails. I can't make anything look good on CSP. Like, I'm struggling so hard. It's a completely different workflow. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here because it's late for me. Thank you for all coming, and I'm sorry I got like nothing substantial done, and what I did get done counts like booty cheeks. Um, you miss your wife flip note. Um, but yeah, I'm glad I got to stream, especially for Aurora, because I kept promising you I'd stream, and then I wouldn't stream. um, so yeah, hope everyone had fun, and I'll hopefully be back here next week. Struggling some more to do simple tasks. So, good night, everyone. Be safe. Don't do crimes, and if you do, don't get caught.